Hey, what's up guys and welcome back to Anime King 2. And today I'm going to be giving you part 33 of What If Naruto Went Missing for 4 years. Remember to get this 1 to 100 like as usual, share this to all of your friends on your social media platform, and also go ahead and check out Anime King 2. If this is the first time you're hearing of my second channel Anime King 2, I'll be leaving a link at the top of the description for you guys to go ahead and enjoy. And if you enjoy the love the what ifs over there, go ahead and click that red subscribe button and be a part of the channel. And I also posted a new episode of What If Naruto got a new bloodline over there. And also What If Naruto was the next stage of 6th path. So go ahead and check out those and enjoy. And on this channel, after this I'm going to be posting What If Naruto was taken by the Hokage. And if you're new to Anime King and this is the first time hearing my voice, what are you guys waiting for? Go ahead and click that red subscribe button and join the Anime King family and be a part of the channel. And thank you for all of your help and your support. And also, comment down below and tell me if you're new. I'll be replying and talking back to all of you. So without further ado, let's get straight into this. So the last time we left off, we mostly focused on the winter ball, as everyone in Konoha was also celebrating because that was the day when the Kyuubi was defeated by Minato. And it was a special day for everyone as Naruto and all his friends went to the top of Tsunade's tower. Hayashi, Tatsumi and Choja are still planning on a way to get Naruto kicked out of the village because they hated him. It doesn't matter what happened, and Hayashi hated Naruto the most. So yeah guys, that was basically the last where we left off. You guys can switch across the playlist and check it out for yourself. So let's start this new episode. We start this episode at time skip. Winter has come and gone, replaced by spring. Sakura woke up on the day after her 18th birthday. Naruto had treated her like a princess yesterday, but all she wanted to do now is get back to training. She still hadn't mastered Sage Mode yet, but she could stay in it for 5 minutes. And Naruto's new record was 1 hour and a half in Sage Mode. She learned a lot about water jutsus, and she felt as strong as she ever felt in her life. It was strange. Her and Naruto's life has fallen into a routine of training, resting, eating, sleeping and having sex. "You ready for another day of training, Sakura?" asked Naruto as he walked up behind her as she made some toast. "You sound like Lee, dear Naruto," said Sakura with a laugh. "Speaking of old bushy brown there, I haven't seen him in a long time," asked Naruto. As Sakura felt a bit guilty, she did not tell Naruto anything about she and Lee's conversation. "Lee is working through some things, Naruto. He is having trouble accepting the fact that I am with you," answered Sakura. "Alright," said Naruto. Elsewhere in the village, Tsunade sat behind her desk in the Hokage's office as a knock came at her door. "Enter," said Tsunade as the door opened as Ino walked in. "You wanted to see me, Lady Hokage?" asked Ino as Tsunade put aside her paperwork. "Yes," said Tsunade. "As you know, I am one of the legendary Sannin." "Yes, Lady Hokage, you're the Slug Sannin. Jiraiya is a Toad Sannin and Orochimaru is a Snake Sannin." "Correct. Now originally, I have planned for Sakura to take over the role of the Slug contract, but that can't happen now," said Tsunade, "since she has the Demon Fox contract," said Ino as Tsunade nodded. "So, I have looked for someone who is worthy of taking up the Slug contract when I am gone," said Tsunade, "and that is for you." As there was a pause. "Me?" said Ino after a while of silence. "Yes. I have watched you take more roles in the hospital since Sakura was forced out by the villagers. And you have proven yourself capable and hardworking. And in this coming war, we will all need to be stronger, and you have proven yourself to be a great kunoichi. That is if you are willing to take me up on my challenge." As Ino looked at her, a determined look got on her face. "Yes, Lady Hokage, I am willing," she said as Tsunade smiled. "Good. We will start early tomorrow." "Why not today?" asked Ino. "I wish I could, but some council members wish to speak to me today." "Alright, I'll see you tomorrow, Lady Hokage, said Ino as she left the office. You can come in now, you old pervert, said Tsunade as Jiraiya opened the window and hopped in. Good as ever, he said with a smile. I thought that you were still training, trying to complete the Master Sage mode, said Tsunade. Well, it looks like I'm even more amazing than I thought. As Tsunade looked at his eyes, as to the anime, they were the same as Naruto when he entered Sage mode in the canon. Well, it's amazing what you can do when you don't spend most of your time peeping on a woman, said Tsunade. But I thought that you needed those two toads on you to be in Sage mode. Yeah, but I took something from Naruto's playbook and used a clone at Mount Miyaboku, said Jiraiya. It stays still and let me call upon Sage mode when I need it. Maybe you're not as dumb as I thought, said Tsunade. So, what are you going to do now? Well, I am going to take a page out of your book. I am going to find a student of my own to train. As Tsunade leaned back in her chair, I guess that makes sense. We both did lose our students. Naruto for you and Sakura for me. Yeah, but I'm not sure who would be best for me. As he then returned back to normal, Sage mode gone. I have an idea, but you will have to stay around here for a bit, said Tsunade. Ah, so you're trying to keep me around, asked Jiraiya as Tsunade just glared at her teammate. Alright, who do you think I should take as my student? Asked Jiraiya. Choji Akamishi, said Tsunade as Jiraiya looked at her. He's the boyfriend of my new student. Elsewhere in the village, Naruto was in a secret meeting with the elders of the outlying 9th district, the poor district of the Leaf Village. So, how is everything going? Naruto asks, as they meet in one of the back room of one of the new restaurants that was started up with funds from Naruto. Great, the new road should be done in 2 weeks. But already, the new water system has improved life here, said a local leader. Mr. Namikaze, said the leader as Naruto looked at the man, as he wasn't used to being called Mr. Namikaze. I wish that you would just come out of the shadows and tell everyone what you're doing to help our community. I wish, but forces will turn against us and try to undo everything that we have tried so hard to make here, said Naruto. If you are worried about the people, don't be. They all know who's behind everything here, and all of them love you, the man said. I know, this district is the only place I'm actually like, but if the other district know what I was doing, they will turn against this district. And that is nothing compared to what Hyuga will do. That stuck-up bastard can go to hell. He never pay attention to us, so he cannot do anything to hurt us. Never underestimate Hyuga. He hasn't made a move in a while. That means he's planning something. Unknown to Naruto, across town, Hayashi was making his move. He, Kasume and Choza stood before Tsunade. What can I do for you and your allies, Hayashi? Asked Tsunade. Lady Hokage, since there appear to be no way to prevent this war brought on us by the demons, said Hayashi, we need to prepare for the worst. If you're worrying about the villagers, don't be. We have already started creating new bunkers and expanded the old ones, said Tsunade. That isn't what we're talking about. We're talking about training a new Hokage, said Hayashi, as Tsunade looked at him. What? Asked Tsunade. In the war, you will likely be at the front line, and a new Hokage needs to take the lead if you should fall in combat, said Tasumi as Tsunade leaned back in her chair. As much as she hated to admit it, if they were right, she wouldn't want to leave the village without a leader. And you have a few people in mind, don't you? Asked Tsunade. We have created a short list of persons who we feel should be best to suit the Hokage, said Hayashi. Let me guess, you're one of them, Hayashi, asked Tsunade. No. I am best to lead the council. However, we figured a person that is best to lead. Hayashi then handed over a pile of paperwork, the files of the person they had on mind. Choji? Asked Tsunade. Yes, an up-and-coming ninja, said Tasumi. He's a chunin with not that much combat experience, so I have to ask, said Tsunade, why is combat experienced ninja left out? We feel that it's time for a new generation to take the lead, said Hayashi. A generation that you can control, you mean, said Tsunade. Choji is a son of a long supporter of the Hyuga clan. Is that a problem? Asked Hayashi. I don't think at this moment that Choji is right for the position, but maybe if he take Jiraiya's deal. What are you talking about? Asked Choza. Jiraiya is thinking of taking Choji as his student. Well, said Hayashi, that is more of a reason for him to take the role of Hokage. If you fall in battle. No, my shortlist for Hokage is only one name. Naruto Namikaze, said Tsunade. Please use your brain, lead Tsunade. The people would never follow someone who is a demon, said Tasumi. So it finally comes clear. You choose Choji because he's easy to control and he has no link to any demon summoners and he isn't one or dating one, said Tsunade. Also the fact that you might get Inoichi's vote, said Tsunade as she looked at the three of them. So she figured it out, thought Hayashi. So will you take our offer? Asked Hayashi. I will take it under advisement, but I don't think that Choji is right for the Hokage chair, said Tsunade. Be warned, Tsunade. If you try to give the demon the Hokage seat, the village will break out in violence, if not a civil war, said Hayashi, as he and the others left the office. A distance away in the sand village, Gaara, Oniki, Temari and Shikamaru all sit down at the table, as Oniki had is stone. Shinobi's behind him, as they were telling them about the plan and what is going on. So, you really want me to believe this fairy tale about demon war and this crap, said Oniki. Do you really think we will do all of this just to get an upper hand in military terms? Asked Shikamaru. Of course. The leaf is always up to get revenge against us, and without the leaf yellow flash Minato Namikaze, they are going to use under tactics to win, said Oniki as he stood up. Minato has a son, said Shikamaru, as Oniki's eyes went wide as he turned and looked at Shikamaru. Minato has a son? You lie. He was never married, said Oniki. He hid his marriage, so you will never go after his family, said Shikamaru. However, his son is now fully grown and know the Flying Thunder God technique. And he also have the contract with the Nine-Tails demon, so he could destroy your entire village in one single night if he feel like it. What is Shikamaru doing? Thought Temari as she watched Chakra dance around Shikamaru. Then think about this, there are 3 demon summoners in the leaf, and we all have demon contracts and other demons that are strong as the Kyuubi, and 2 people that can summon the Kyuubi. So why would we trick you? We have the power to destroy you in a straight out war. Oh, he's showing his hand and saying that they're telling the truth, thought Temari. And we are here asking for your help. So now imagine if we are asking for your help, what the human race is up against, said Shikamaru. The war is coming and it will affect everyone. You can't hide and run from this. What do we have to do? Asked Oniki. You have to join us on the battlefield like all the other nations, said Shikamaru. I will think about it, said Oniki as he got up and left the room. Nice one, Shikamaru, you scared him off, said Kankuro, and that is what he needed. He needed to know how powerful the Leaf Village is now. So, if the Leaf Village is asking for help, that means this war that is coming is truly terrible. Agreed, said Gaara, as he looked at Shikamaru. The supplies you have requested have been gathered and waiting for you. I am sorry that I have to make you leave, but the Tsurukage is forcing my hand. Thanks, Gaara, said Shikamaru, as he stand up and left the room. An hour later, Shikamaru stood at the main gate. As he was about to leave, as he noticed Temari standing by the wall waiting. "What are you doing here?" asked Shikamaru. "Well, I thought you might need a guide for the desert." As she then leaned up. "I will be gone for about 4 months," said Shikamaru. "That is why I packed for 6 months," said Temari with a grin. "Troublesome woman," thought Shikamaru. "As if I can stop you from coming along." "Which you can't," said Temari. "Alright, let's go." For the next 3 months, Shikamaru spent in the desert as he was being trained by Tala, as it was a hard training. As both Temari and Shikamaru were on their own most of the time when Tala went back to the woods. So it was hard for them not to get together, and in the end they did. As the both of them were now lying in a bed, as the both of them exited the sand, the desert, as they went to an inn. "Why am I not surprised that you ended up on top?" asked Shikamaru. As Temari laughed. "Because of the boy, I always win," she said. "Sometime I ask myself, why do I love you?" asked Shikamaru. "Because you just do," said Temari. "Yeah, love, what a drag," said Shikamaru, as he then gave Temari a kiss. As Tala was on top of the roof, as she heard everything, maybe I should give them a day off. The both of them must be a bit sore after that. Back at the leaf, Tsunade was looking up as she was in her office. There is only 3 years left until the Demon War. Tomorrow, all of the cages will come to Konoha so they could discuss the terms and everything. As a knock was at her door. "Enter," she said. As Naruto walked in, over the year, he seemed to have matured even more. He looked like his father, Minato Namikaze, even more. "You wanted to see me?" asked Naruto. "Yes," said Tsunade. "Naruto, a few months ago, Hayashi asked me to pick a replacement Hokage if something might ever happen to me. Let me guess, I am far away from the list of the people that Hayashi want." As Tsunade nodded, "Yes, he's right. At this moment, you can't be named as my replacement." As she saw that Naruto was taken aback by this. "Listen, Naruto, it isn't you, it is a villager. They still hate me, I know," said Naruto. "Sadly, a majority still do. But thanks to your work in the 9th district, it has leaked over into the 8th district," said Tsunade. "And Naruto, the 8th, is also in terrible condition. They want your help too. Just keep on doing what you're doing. You're slowly winning them over." "It still isn't enough to be Hokage," said Naruto as he shook his head, "because he still wants to carry out his dream." "Just give it time," said a voice as Kakashi was on the window. "You're late, Kakashi," said Tsunade. "And this surprise you?" asked Kakashi. "It shouldn't, but it does," said Tsunade. "Let me guess. Kakashi is your pick?" asked Naruto. "Yes, he is," said Tsunade. "Sorry, Naruto," said Kakashi. "It is for the good of the village, that is all that matters," said Naruto. "And that is why you should be Lady Tsunade's replacement, not me," said Kakashi. "Yeah, but if I was a backup, the villagers will fight back in a war. And we cannot fight each other now. We will just end up destroying the village." "That is why you will be my backup," said Kakashi. As Tsunade and Naruto looked at him. "So, is there something wrong of having a backup for a backup?" Kakashi asked. "Also, the way I understand it, I can pick my own replacement, and no one will find out until I take the Hokage seat." "That is correct," said Tsunade with a smile. "So, Naruto, looks like you're going to be the 7th Hokage," said Kakashi as Naruto smiled. Back at the Namikaze estate, Sakura was doing the laundry as she was checking Naruto's pockets to make sure that he didn't leave anything in them, because one time he left a paper bomb in one of them. As she found a paper, "I knew he left something," she said. As she took the paper out, "What is Naruto up to?" she asked. As she looked at the receipt, it was a receipt from the Golden Leaf store. This place sells the top jewelry. As she saw a pin number to Naruto Namikaze, 124 gold and carat silver engagement ring. Instantly, Sakura closed the receipt. "Looks like Naruto is planning on asking me the question." Sakura Namikaze That has a nice ring to it, she thought. As she smiled, she knew someday she and Naruto will be married. But knowing, make it even better. I better find a way to give this back to Naruto so he can pick up the ring, she thought. Sakura then went upstairs. As she placed the receipt in a place she knew Naruto will find. As she then heard the doorbell ring. Come in, she said. As she opened the door, hello forehead, hello Piggy, as it was Ino standing there. What's up Piggy? Sakura asked. Not much, but my body is tired. Well then, maybe you and Choji can take a break. What? Said Ino. Yeah, I heard from the people in your apartment complex about the noise they heard from you and Choji's apartment in the night. No, it's not from that. It's from Lady Tsunade training me. It's hell on earth. Well, I was just wondering if you heard the news. Asked Ino. What news? Last night, Neji asked Tenten to marry him. Said Ino. Good for them, said Sakura with a smile. Just another sign that we're getting older and entering another phase of life. Any idea on the date? Asked Sakura. They just got engaged, forehead, said Ino as she crossed her arms. And you had your wedding planned out when you were 7. I just want to know if they have an idea. Well, Tenten liked spring, so I guess around then. But it will take at least a year to arrange everything. And with all this demon war coming up, things are looking really bad. Yeah, I know. People want to spend time together before the end. Yeah, said Ino. So, how have you been? Ino asked. Cross town. Lady Tsunade was standing at the gate with the other council members as the gate was opening up. What are you doing here, Kakashi? Asked Hayashi as he noticed Kakashi standing beside Tsunade. I took your advice as picking a replacement Hokage just to be safe, said Tsunade as the council looked at her. Who? Asked Hayashi. Yo, said Kakashi. What? Asked Hayashi. He's a skilled ninja and highly trained. He go around all day reading smut, said Hayashi. Well, originally, you guys wanted Jiraiya instead of me. And compared to Kakashi what Kakashi's reading, Jiraiya is 1,000,000 times worse. He also trained our enemy, said Hayashi. That doesn't matter, said Shikaku. I hate to break this fight up, but look, as everyone looked to the gate to see the other cages coming. But guys, we'll be ending this episode right here. If you want to see the next part of this, you already know what to do. Like, subscribe, comment down below, and turn on that bell notification to stay posted. Remember to share to all of your friends in your social media platform. And also stay in tune because I'm going to be giving you what if Naruto was taken by the Hokage next. So yeah, go ahead and check that out and stay in tune. And also on my main channel, go ahead and check out what if Naruto got a new bloodline and what if Naruto's the next stage of 6th path. But for now, I'm out. Peace.